Hey everyone, it's Emily and welcome back to Living Plantfully. So we're down to the wire, guys. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I cannot believe it. It feels like just yesterday I was having Thanksgiving last year, but Thanksgiving's here. It's finally here. So I'm super excited because today I will be sharing with you guys a recipe that I've literally been making for every single Thanksgiving. I want to say for the past I don't even know, like maybe 6 years. I've been making this for Thanksgiving every single year, and it is my creamy roasted garlic mashed potatoes. I used to make this back when I was just like a vegetarian or whatever, and it had like butter in it, it had sour cream in it, and it had I think like heavy cream or half and half, one of the two. So obviously I had to veganize it when I went vegan because I was like, I cannot live without my creamy roasted garlic mashed potatoes. So that's what we're gonna be making today. So let's get into the recipe. For our mashed potatoes, I recommend that you use nice big potatoes. So I'm gonna be using, these are like baking potatoes. You can use russet potatoes if you'd like. Here's my little trick though that I like to do because I like them to be like super rustic. So I clean the skin very, very well. And then I actually peel like half of the potato and leave like little strips of the skin still on the potato because I feel like that gives it a really nice bite whenever the mashed potatoes are done. That just makes it taste and look like more homemade in my opinion. And it's also extra fiber, you know. Once my potatoes are partially peeled, I just go ahead and dice them into kind of like similar sized cubes. That way they evenly cook in our water. Okay, so I have 1 pound of my potatoes. They're nice and diced. So then you just wanna add the potatoes into a pot and cover them with water. You don't want a ton of water in your pot because then they're gonna take longer to cook. And then you wanna make sure that you salt your water. That way that adds more flavor into our potatoes. So you just want to keep an eye on your potatoes. Prick one of the bigger pieces that you can find with a fork. If it's nice and tender, then they are ready to be drained. And now for the roasted garlic part of our mashed potatoes, I'm just taking a whole bulb of some fresh garlic, and then you just want to cut that in half lengthwise. Place that into a baking pan or a baking sheet, and then you want to drizzle that with olive oil, salt, and pepper. We're gonna roast that in our oven for 30 minutes until all of the cloves of garlic are nice, soft, and caramelized and delicious. Okay, so I have my cooked and drained potatoes right here, as well as my roasted garlic bulb. So now from here, it's pretty much the easiest thing in the whole world. Literally, all we're gonna do is in the same exact pot, go ahead and squish in our whole entire bulb of roasted garlic. So you just basically wanna squish out all of the little cloves. They should pop out pretty easily. And of course, we have to add in some vegan butter because, I mean, come on, mashed potatoes without butter, I don't know what world that's from. So we're gonna add some vegan butter into there, as well as some unflavored soy or almond milk. I'm gonna be adding in my soy cream that I find here in Italy. If you don't have anything similar to this, you can maybe use like a vegan sour cream or something like that that's gonna add a really nice creaminess. I love using this stuff. It literally is the equivalent to like a heavy cream or a half and half, something like that. So go ahead and add that into it. And then using a potato mash, we're just gonna mash everything up really, really well until it's the perfect consistency for your liking. I personally like my mashed potatoes to be a little bit chunky, not super chunky, but I do like a little chunk here and there, but for the most part, I like them to be pretty creamy. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is season this with salt and pepper, give it another little mix. Then we're just gonna plate up our mashed potatoes. All right, and there it is, my super easy, creamy, roasted garlic mashed potatoes, all vegan, all delicious. There you have it, guys. This is the last recipe before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. If you don't have the ingredients for this, run out right now. Go pick it up so that you can make this and have this for your Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. I'm gonna taste this. I know what it tastes like, but come on, I mean, the video's not complete unless I've tasted it, right? So I'm gonna get, oh man, yeah. Do you hear this creaminess? Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give myself a little bit, but oh yeah. That is divine. That is so creamy. So garlicky, so delicious. If you're not like a huge fan of like a bunch of garlic, you can totally adjust the amount of garlic that I'm putting down in the recipe. How easy was that to make? Super rustic, super like homemade, comfort food, classic. You already know I'm all about that, guys. I hope that you guys liked this recipe. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as always. And if you make this recipe or any of my other fall recipes or Thanksgiving recipes, be sure to take a picture of it and show it to me on social media using hashtag #livingplantfully or hashtag #ultimateveganthanksgiving. I'm gonna be posting all day tomorrow, all the things that I'm gonna be cooking for our ultimate vegan Thanksgiving. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram if you're not already. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you're clicking the little notification bell right next to it so that you will be notified every single Wednesday when I post a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this last Thanksgiving video. It's not over because Christmas is next month and I'm ready for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and happy Thanksgiving. Bye. Garlicky AF.